Hey everyone, how's it going? This is Tyler G of Batman TAS Figs. Today's action figure review is going to be from the DC Multiverse line, from the Batman Year 2 comic, and the figure is The Reaper. And he looks, I think, amazing. I've been waiting for this figure a long time. I love the comic, I love the story, I love the way the villain is designed in general, and it's been a long time since his comic came out, and DC Multiverse and Mattel finally made a really sick looking Reaper figure. You can see he has very commish. You can see very cool detail in the face, a metallic silver. So the skull is like almost chrome looking. Sorry for the noise, that's my cat. He has a bunch of like little studded details and spikes on his leather armor. Everywhere, even his elbows, even on his shoes, his knee pads. He's got the ball spikes holding on to the Reapers. And he just looks awesome. His cape looks great. I like that it's wide and imposing, not just thin and little baby cape. This is a really cool figure. Before I go into the articulation, let's go take a look at what he came with. Besides the two scythe-looking things, he came with a fist, and these are what he comes with on the box, or inside the box. Just two regular fist hands. Then you have to put these bad boys on. And then the Build-A-Figure piece he comes with is the torso portion of the Rookie from the Greg Capullo and Scott Snyder story, where Commissioner Gordon takes over as Batman with the GCPD so that criminals don't think they can just get away with anything since Batman's gone. But anyways, it's a cool piece. I put the head there and took a picture of it just so I could get some use out of it, because I think I might get Adam from this line, but other than that, I'm not really interested in any other of the characters from this wave that the Reaper comes with. Before the articulation as well, let's just take a look and compare him to some other figures so you can see how he stacks up in size. So there he is next to animated Batman. And he's a little bigger. Here he is next to another Mattel version Batman that fits perfectly from the comic. Like, that's exactly the Batman that's in the Year 2 comic. And it looks good. I like that the Reaper's a little taller, a little more imposing. Let's put him next to DC Rebirth Batman. And of course, because it's a DC Icons, DC Collectibles figure, it is a little shorter than the rest. Just not as short as the first Batman. But, oh, that's pretty. He fits in scale. DC Rebirth was the animated one, but those are both DC Collectibles. So, there's the Batman, so you can pick which one you want the Reaper to fight. And then here he is next to the Mask of the Phantasm, which I think maybe was a little inspired by the Reaper. Not a total knockoff, but maybe a little inspiration was taken from it. Those two look pretty cool together. So now let's go into... Oh, I forgot to compare Adam next to him. So here's a side-by-side of Adam. So you could... He comes to about a little bit below the knee. I just love the little Adam figure. I think he's sick. Alright. So articulation time. His head, despite having a hood, can go around in 360. So the hood doesn't impede it. He has an ab crunch that goes pretty far back and pretty far forward. He rotates. His arms go up. He has a swivel on the upper bicep. Single jointed elbow. It doesn't rotate at the elbow. It might, but I've tried and it doesn't feel like it has any give. and I don't want to try to break it, so I don't think it has any swivel at the elbow. The only articulation for the hand is it rotates. That's about it. On just the hand as well, no hinge. But I mean, standard articulation for the arms. This doesn't impede anything, the cape. You still get the arms up just fine and move them around. The leg kicks up about that much, pretty far. And goes back. Not too far because you got his butt cheeks blocking. Legs go out, full splits, even exceeds 90. Thigh cut. Single joint knee. Pretty decently. Goes back. And you have just a very not movable. There, that moves more. Just a hinge, no pivot, no rotation. But who cares, because this figure looks magnificent. And we finally get a really cool looking Reaper figure. So that's my review on the Reaper. I will be doing more pictures on my Instagram. So take a look at Batman TAS Figs on Instagram. If you want to see more pictures of this guy, more dynamic poses that you could do with him. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you soon.